Hello, welcome to another binder tour. Today I'm going to go through two binders. This one is for larger or miscellaneous size items, or items that are a little more miscellaneous inclusions that just kind of fit random pockets. And then we have one more which is kind of like the miscellaneous cards, where it's like I don't necessarily have need of doing a huge binder for them, but it's also, we'll just go through it when we get to it. So this is for anything that's going to fit like a lot of one pockets, or it's odd sizes. So we got from Mott's 1, we have Inner Child Tae and we have Moonjin. These are from, I think, HYYH era, like On Stage. Yeah, on Stage Epilogue. That's what the backs look like. I'm realizing I don't really have any rhyme or reason to organization on these ones. It's mainly just these size inclusions, and that's that. This is one of my more messy binders. So we got both of them looking really smart. These are from the Wings DVD. I have ticket holders here. They're not most practical inclusion, but I do actually just really like them. I think this is a really nice like picture of Jin. I don't have the silver for everyone of the ones I have, but like the silver slipcase, but they're kind of nice. It's too bad they're just a little too wide to fit in the other style pockets that are coming up, so they have to kind of go on their own. But we also have Yet to Come, which was recent in cinemas, and then of course Break the Silence, Taehyung over here. We also have things like these, like the Saipan guidebook, or like, which I absolutely love to death, the photo shoot for Saipan. Like, stunning. And I still don't have Tae's equivalents for these. They're not super high priority. Again, these are ones I kind of just got by happenstance. But if I come across Tae's for a good deal, I'll get them, because these aren't really something that I go out of my way to collect. I just happen to have them. I think anyone who follows Jin stuff knows that there was a viral TikTok with that look. I mentioned these in the other video, the oversized, not quite mini tour size membership cards, and I absolutely love this theme, this concept. Stunning, beautiful. Why did they have to make these just the wrong size for everything? So for lack of a better place, that's where they are. We have the Mott's 1 tickets, the hollow. I don't know if the hollow is going to show up on the camera. I would take them out, but these are extremely annoying to get out of these two style type pockets. We have the bookmarks. This is from Love Yourself, Speak Yourself, London. And then also, because these pages, I wanted to try them out and see if I could do anything fun with them, I also have the Butter POB inclusion strips. And then over here we have the Sao Paulo ones. And I don't have this film strip for Tae. Again, it's not something that is a priority. If I happen upon it, I'll get it so that I can even this off, because I think it would look nice. But I do find these like kind of fun to lay out this way, even if it doesn't wholly make sense. And then we also have the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself, the final, the two new ones. I really like the bookmark inclusions. They are annoying if you don't have the right size pages. These pages work really well for them, so they hold them nice and like in place. We have these film strips from Festa. And then from Fifth Muster, we have the Jin set. The message cards, I think they're called. Again, these are really recent. I'm not sure if I'm going to collect Taes. Sometimes I just kind of buy one or the other and just see how it goes and if I like it. They're hard to like display in a way. Like you can see this one's kind of moved up. There we go. In a way that I like, and like I don't know how I would display Tae and Jin together, which is kind of like how I like setting my binders up. So I don't know if I'll go out of my way to get Tae. We also have these. I don't have the fourth one, but like the gold ones. I think I got these really cheap, so I just picked them up. Again, I don't really love things that have to display in these 3 pockets. I find they like slide out quite frequently, and I also don't want to use tape. So it's just me being picky. These were just like extras. I forget in which merch for PTD. I have this lovely Ginny lenticular. Let's see if I can get this to work on cam here. Like I really love this Wings card. Again, this is something that I will eventually get Tae of. I just haven't come across it for a good price. More inclusions from Butter stuff. What was this? One of the memories, I think. We have the JPFC sticker. We have the Army Zip, Jin. We have these, let's show Tae this time, which, again, I hate when we have all these different sizes. It's so hard to figure out exactly how to display these. And because these particular ones are just like a very particular size, they're not really in a place that's like easy to come by and appreciate. I don't really visit this binder very often, but it's like it does have some nice items in it. But because of how I have things laid out, I don't particularly get to appreciate them. This is Daikon Goes On. These came with the magazine, and they are double-sided. So one side is DNA and one side is just the Daikon photo shoot. I also have more over here. Same thing, there's 2 of each. Then we just got some miscellaneous, the VTX BTS. For the perfumes, I actually bought Jin's. It smells nice, but the smell doesn't go with my skin chemistry very well, so I can't really wear it much. We have these from the Mott's book. This looks like there's a hair here, fluff. There we go. So much fluff. We have these from the calendar this year. I love how Jin looks. I love his outfit. It's very casual, but smart. Smart business, I guess. Today. Another page that my friend made for me. I'd like to do this myself, but I don't know, I'm just lazy and unmotivated. So I'm very grateful to have the fact that someone put this together for me. So really appreciate that. And then back here, I just have some of my larger OT7 cards. This one, I don't know if a lot of people see this one. It's not the most exciting or special. It's just, it's the one from the puzzle with the same photo. So I got, maybe it can be seen better like that. I got the puzzle put together a while ago, but it does come with this little clear card. The other puzzle comes with the same thing, but the other picture. And then we have some cards that are like inclusions that came with merch. Also, I have the set from the hotel in Vegas, because I went to PTD Vegas day 2, and we stayed at one of the hotels, so we got, we being me and my husband, got the card set. So Taehyung are actually displayed in an acrylic frame on my shelf, and then the rest of the guys are in here. And then we have like the RM, artist merch PC for his pants, which I still wear a lot. They're extremely comfortable and they're very, very thick and like durable. I'll wear those until they fall apart, really. Maybe one day. I'm not big on unit cards unless it's just Tae and Jin, and I don't know why, because like this is a great card. I have another one from the set, it's just not here right now. But I don't know why I'm not big on like multiple unit sets with more than 2 members. Couldn't tell you. I'm just sometimes really picky about things. So that's it for that binder. Not too long to go through that one. We have the one other to peruse today. I don't know why I used that word, but we're going to be fancy and use peruse. So this one's miscellaneous. And in miscellaneous, it's cards that I just sometimes don't know what to do with. Don't know where to put. I've tried to make some kind of organized chaos for this binder, but it doesn't always work. So we have things like from the BTS book that just came out. So we have Tae and Jin. I've left this blank for anything that comes out in the future. That's miscellaneous. We also have the playing cards that came with the last membership kit. Honestly, I'm not sure why I have them like this, so I'm going to move them over. Because why not? May as well do them while we're here. I think it makes a little more sense. That's the problem with this binder. This binder is really a little bit all over the place. But I feel like these are kind of one of those things that everybody who gets a membership gets. So maybe a little underappreciated because they look really good in their concepts. But because they're so plentiful, you kind of like, they feel like they have less value, so therefore you probably look at them less, but I think they're really nice actually. Now we have this. This is the photo my husband took with Tae because he's Tae biased. This is an extra. I don't remember which one this is. This might be LA. I don't remember which one this is. I think it might be LA. Whereas the other binder has Vegas, Jin, and Tae. But I just happened to, I think I got them really cheap, so I picked it up. You'll see here, these are the back of when I went to Hype Insight. We were in Korea for 3 months, so we went 2 days. We couldn't do anything. Can you say that word on YouTube anymore? I don't know. I think so, but I'll block it out anyway. It was when everyone was sick, and there was lots of quarantines. And there was nothing to do on Halloween, so instead we went to the Hype Museum. So that's my husband, that's myself. And I got Jin and he got Tae because, which works out perfectly since I'm Taejin biased and he is Tae biased. Then we have the deco kit. So this section, I should say, is kind of for official Hype merch that just doesn't fit anywhere else. So official Hype cards. So this came from deco kit, this came from the museum, this came from the membership kit. These are all things that, like this came from the book, are this size card included with merch or just official from Hype. These are super cute and so hard to get for no reason. And then we also have the Polaroids from it. And then over here we have like in the Soom and in the Soup. And if we recall, we have the other ones in the mini binder with merch because they are the bigger size. So these ones are smaller, so they're with the smaller binder. We have from Festa. Again, I think they look really good in these cards, but it's like everybody got these cards, so they kind of landed up being kind of boring. But I still think like the concept is great. We have season greetings in this section. So we have Ginny. I didn't want to buy this Tay card at all. I was totally disinterested in it. I don't know why. When I did finally decide, hey, let's do it. Let's just, I have Jin, let's get Tay. I love this card now. I don't know why I didn't like it before. Like, he's so cute in it, and I have no idea. But that happens sometimes, I guess. So we have Season's Greetings. Up until the rocker theme. We also have Winter Package, which was one of the things I got very early into my collecting. I'm not even sure if I was really collecting at the time. It was more like I liked buying things, and I was just getting into BTS, and this was just on its way out the door. Like, not many left, a little hard to get. I did manage to acquire it though. And I actually pulled Tay, which at the time I had no bias, but later, when I came back to it, I was very, very happy about that. This is going to be upside down now because I'm going to sleeve it differently, but that's okay. I'll have upside down hearts. And then we got Ginny that I picked up later. This I believe is from the pop-up store. It came with one of those lucky boxes. I managed to get one of them a few years ago in Butter era when they did the lucky box. We have Mott's. I really love this theme. Some people don't. I don't know why I keep saying that. I love these. That's all I need to say. And then the other ones from the book. I had a really great pull. I pulled Tay and then both Jins when I bought the book set, and I was super excited about that. And then I also bought an additional 2 individual books, which I pulled Jimin and JK. So that's the end of that. Just kind of like Season's Greetings, random inclusions. These are ones that are merch. So I have the merch inclusions that are mini tour PC size, and then the ones that are just regular PC size. So these are the ticket cards. These came with the wallet. The wallet that for some reason sold out within minutes and never came back. I guess the cards drove that sale, but it's really interesting. And there's not a whole lot that are this size, so I mean, it's only these 2, which I don't remember what they are from. It looks like Ginny has like a hair. That might be a scratch on the plastic. This is the luggage tag. These are hard to find. They're so tiny and they're so difficult to find. I haven't been able to find Tay for a good price. Sometimes you see them way overpriced at like $80. And it's just, I'm not paying that. I got Jin for a really good price. It was like 18 Canadian. So I'm being kind of stubborn on Tay because I want to get him for a good price too. Over here we have the photo folio. So we have Sea of Jin Island, which honestly gives me a mental breakdown every time I open this book, because particularly this theme. We have the ones from the group photo book, which I added heart hollow sleeves to because they're very cute. And then also the Polaroid inclusions that came with the group book. And then these from their individual, like all the random pulls, and they're included in everyone. I had a really hard time finding Tuna Jin. I pulled, I think it was double Pirate Jin? I don't remember now. It took me a couple months to trade. I could have just caved and bought it, but thankfully I did find a trade and I was super grateful for that. Tay, the same thing. I pulled 2 of 1 and had to trade for the 3rd because I bought 3 books and did a trade thing with my friend for her Jimin and JK collection. But it all worked out. I think they look great on the spread. I also have extras of these. And then also Jin's shark and tuna. And then we round out the section with Beautiful Days, Tay and his stamps at the back. This section is for third-party merch. So things they do brand deals with that they have cards come out with. So this is like from Fila, So we have the Phila Dynamite collection, or if you bought one of these sweaters that they wore in their promos, then you got a card. And I actually really like these cards. I think they're like really pretty. I don't really go out of my way often to collect these types of cards. Usually if, like, I actually wanted these two hoodies, so I bought the hoodies and got the cards and the keyring with it. But, and same with this. They were having a very amazing deal at a local store for the headphones. It was $100 for the earbuds. It was like something like 80 bucks off. So I landed up with the card set. We got Chilsung. We got the Cloudberry, which is, I always forget the rarity, but apparently these are quite rare. They're usually around 100 bucks now, I think. And they're just from a Cloudberry promo period. You'll notice I have Jin a lot just because, again, I'm not actively seeking these out. These are kind of ones that come to me because I either buy something or it's cheap or it's a freebie. We have The Fact. This is from 21, I believe. Is it 21? 22? I think it's 21, The Fact. Music Awards. And I have the Hollow Jin, but I haven't been able to find Hollow Tae for a price I want to pay, so I don't have him yet. I do need to find a proper home for this. I put this in here just so I don't lose him. But eventually I'll probably get into collecting more of the Army Booth stuff, and then I'll make its own section. But for now, there's really no reason to put this by itself. We have the more recent Fact. I do have Jin coming for the equivalent of this. I didn't really want to collect the whole set. There was lots of them this year. I guess these were the 22 ones. They had several sets. These are ones I pulled when I bought the book myself. And I just thought Jin's was really cute, so I got Tae as well. Jin's is coming, and I'll put him in once he arrives. But I got Tae to match him. On this side, we have the Smart BTS cards and one of the few Taehyung subunits. Taehyung don't really have a lot of subunits. There's only a few. So because of that, I did go out of my way to get the Smart BTS cards. I forget where this is from constantly, but it's this. As you can see, I don't have Tae's equivalent, but Tae is wearing a shirt that says Escort Boys, which is cute. And we have the Jin Christmas card, which is a recent addition, so like always, Tae will come in time. Over here we have just two randoms. This is Phila with the On collab I got because I ordered Mott's from Coco Dive. It came with this free. And I believe this was just a freebie, and it's just another Galaxy Tape PC from one of the Samsung collabs. This is one of my favorite ones because, I don't know, he's very cute in this card. And I really, really want Tae, but I just found this one. This one is really recent, within the last 4 weeks. One of my faves. This is like the other one I mentioned. It's a unofficial POB. But again, just like the other one, I just really liked how he looked. You can see there's nothing on the back. And it was very inexpensive, so I added it. Sometimes unofficial things can be nice too. I think as long as you're aware that they're unofficial, like the Coca-Cola ones, it's not too bad. Over here I have the Hollow Jin and Voodle from Tokopedia. And the only reason I sought these out is just because I like the Hollow. It's straight up that simple. I need to grab Tae at some point, but it's not a priority. I did just get this in quite recently, so it's quite nice. And then I also got these recently from the latest Samsung stuff that had all 7 of them, because obviously they can't do that at the moment. I wasn't even going to get these, but I kept seeing them in other collector's binders, and I thought they looked great, so I'm like, you know what, like, okay, I'm going to go get them. Back here is really miscellaneous. We have the Tiny Tan Dynamite postcards. We have some Puma postcards. All the stuff in this area I got as freebies. I actually sat down not too long ago and I sorted through all the freebies that I hadn't looked at, and I'm like, okay, some of these are kind of nice. Let's put them into a binder. We also got like a Puma Tae here, another Puma Jin. I think this is, what is this again? Yeah, VT again. And then back here from the SK Telecom. And again, these came as freebies. I didn't seek these out. Sometimes it's great. Like this is kind of like almost entirely a section of freebie cards. And then at the back here, we have unofficial Yes cards. Someone was selling a bunch of Jin, and I had nothing else to buy. And the way I work is that I'm always looking for stuff to buy. So I'm like, you know what, let's do this. So I guess officially started collecting Jin Yes cards, and I just kind of grab them when I see them. I'd love to collect Tae too, but usually they're gone by the time I see the post. And I got these kind of all at once. So they're just like cute pictures, even if they're unofficial. They're kind of fun to have. And I do love they do fun things like this one has a golden signature, which is just fun. Like the backs are silly, but I like them. Almost, honestly, the material reminds me of stuff that like things were printed on when I was a kid too. So there's like something a little nostalgic about like how they were printed. But that's it. That's it for today's tour. I have 2 smaller A5s for slightly smaller page inclusions left. I have a larger photo folio for posters and mini posters. I can't seem to find an A1 size binder or photo folio here, but we have some of the bigger inclusions like to do a flip through of. And then I also still have my other half of my mini tour PCs and muster and sets like that. I think we'll go through that next. And then I believe this week I will be having cards coming in. They haven't shipped yet, but they should be shipping soon. I believe we'll have cards coming in for that. And so I'll show you the before, and then we can go through it after again while I put away and sort the next batch coming in, which is super exciting. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.